I like VPs this time as well.
With this secret. How do you get?
Play fast.
I don't think they can.
I'm not too sure about this hero, and I saw like how successful he. A little bit.
Watch that Slark in the early game, but I'll.
Are doing predictions then? Yeah. I will. You know what? I'm gonna VP actually. No, I like I with the strength point.
VP, keep in mind, Slark may be that X factor. Secret, if they can pull this down, are almost going to be able to guarantee their spot in TI. A little bit of extra pressure on them, but one thing is for certain, no matter straight to the grand final, let's jump into the action.
Very much, Rich, and yes, Lacoste, we are here. It is the final game. Okay, match. I'm excited, and you know what? Lo and behold, there's no pause this time around, so we can go right into the game. And I feel that the panel is right on the point here. The IO combo together with the Luna, and then you go for these strength cores. It's dangerous, hard to kill. But is Underlord the answer? Are any of these heroes the answer?
When I first saw Luna, IO, plus I think you get 2 points on level 3 in Lunar Blessing, and since both Io and Sven are strength heroes, benefit so much from the tankiness, magic resistance, a little bit of it damage as well.
Oh, we need to remake the lobby. They can't. This is a serious problem, everybody. Kind of have that feeling, doesn't it, where you sort of barrel down a lane. You've already got a hero that helps make you more survivable in the Sven with the Warcry being used, and I don't know, could be deadly.
Looking at the heroes, Team Secret's line might look like your casual Saturday backup stack. But man, Poppy sometimes like a genius, or in previous one, that Huskar pick, man, just it was not working.
The battle begins.
Not what they needed. But they do go back to that Slark, which the panelists talked about as being that X factor. It's going to be able to get enough, or survive the early game, I should say, as the runes are going to be traded off 2 apiece. It's, at least in this early going, it looks like they're going to be setting him top, where he's going to be up against the Brewmaster, and does have at least a secondary hero with him in the Grimstroke. But
yeah, offlane one would have a better match, but the Brewmaster, so maybe Virtus.Pro needs to adjust a little bit.
I like that, by the way. That was nice. Appreciated it.
And we've seen Monkey Kings being just jump on and nice dodge little frog.
I missed that one on the stream, but you do see that no one in the mid lane was able to dodge away from that Mystic Snake. So did not take any damage, did not remove any mana, and that's going to be something Nisha needs to deal with.
Maybe just fake it.
Yeah. Or possibly like throw it onto a creep, and then it gets a little bit hazy as to where it's actually and when it's actually going to hit. But it does look like already here. And I coming out there from Roger, nicely done. It's Zai and Yapzor down bottom with 1 in tow. Solo trying to punch here onto Yapzor, giving him the punches, but does not want to die underneath.
Yapzor with Boots of Speed build, he's gonna run out of room. Has only 2 tangos left. We're talking about Monkeying against Medusa. We've seen different kills. I've built Monkey, Echo Saber, but he can also build into so much stats.
Staying alive, and well, we also have the IO there to help him out with it, as well as the Sven Warcry. So a lot of different ways to make sure that Monkey King doesn't get brought down in the fight. Looks like Pasha here is going to be able to get a little bit of contention for the side pull, and then pull it back over to his creep if he so desires. Also can just block out that hard camp as a regen rune. Taking there by solo, but need to leave my Yapzor. Hi. Getting the Eye of Spirits in the face. The block is coming. Zai need to walk away from that one. They have another Lucent beating the fall. Stun. These body blocks coming from Roger. He's fully encapsulated in. And they almost finding that kill. Oof.
He's so tanky with the Stout Shield. Mitigating a lot of damage. Plus the Trophy Aura. Flask is get him to full HP. How's mid doing? 14 or 1,
Oh
2,
my god, Nisha
3.
trying to live. And is going to be able to do so. That is a scary sight, though, is up here in lane. Pasha gonna have to use that drunk board to walk away. So a lot of back and forth in all of these lanes, but no kills as of yet.
I think Pasha might be the one dying first, or the bottom lane, or the running out of region as well. Rubik still level 1, so he's pulling the creep wave, trying to get the telekinesis.
Again, no one. Going right on top of Nisha. Dodged it away. It's going to fall to Nisha. Lives through it and gets the delivery right afterwards. The mischief was not enough. And down bottom, Daps are also going to be ran at. Is in some trouble. The Lucent beams and the right clicks come through. A trade-off 1 for 1, but it's the bigger one. They're able to find that kill on the Monkey King.
Fair fire value coming out from Medusa again.
Taking the functions. And they're all on top of it, but Atrophy Aura mixed together there with all of the region. The fact that they sick charge, Zai knew his limits. At 2 points in Aura, it's really hard to take that fight.
Yeah, I love that Absorber blocked this camp, the side one, so they can't pull on the bottom and get the most out of it. Luna getting closer to level 3 when level 2 only.
I guess that's to consider, that this Lunar Blessing is significantly less effective when the main source of bonus damage is from Luna, which increases base damage, and well, that gets reduced by Atrophy Aura, so kind of a weird combination there.
You basically have no aura.
Yeah, it stops the aura. No one. Counting to 4 again, but doesn't want to push forward. He learned his lesson last time.
I like how they picked Slark and the Medusa. Maybe Slark.
Laning stage that we saw. Well, speaking of laning stages, Solo is here in the mid lane, has that invis rune, and if he moves too far forward, no one just try to bait this one out as long as possible. There's 2, there's going to be 3. It wasn't perfectly synchronized together, but Nisha still being ran at. The PP rotation comes in from Yasser. Nisha walking around the trees trying to escape. It's going to live at least for now. Can't find him on the backside of this one. CHONGQING going to drop, and again, not able to complete that gank with Virtus.Pro.
They wanted to make something happen because Invis was running out on Sven. But Medusa had a really good positioning. She was not falling for it. At 2 points in man, shield kept her alive.
Chase forward and trying to take down Apsor again, missing with that last spirit from Roger. I don't know if they would have found the kill anyway. The Rube and force him to retreat back to base, it looks like. I think they're okay with it. Meanwhile, no one is trying to take the business. Doesn't dodge on that mischief either. The damage. Meanwhile, Pasha trying to put the hurt here onto mid one. Doesn't have mana for the Thunderclap, but does have a Mango. Now the stun down on bottom. This is a lot of health to burst through from Zai. They have the secondary Lucent Beam coming out. He's trying to hack away into the trees. The rotation comes from Yasser, pulls him underneath that tower. Zai still living, but he will eventually be killed off in solo. It's like he can't live through all that damage either.
So much damage mitigation. The Trophy Aura, Stout Shield, even casual Ring of Protection. He had one more Tango to work with if he just wanted to cut through the trees and fight.
While that was all happening, they also locked Brewmaster up top. Virtue of the Slark.
And I love Slark's item in this game. He's playing solo right now, level 6, which means he does not need to go region. And Hand of Midas about to be completed on him.
That was a really good time on that one, for sure. They move it again with the Spirits, trying to combo all of those together onto Zai, and bringing him low. The Lucent Beam, Zai is still living through all of that right-click damage. He will use the split in the mid lane, that being able to control, seeing if they can kill off Nisha. The Primal Spring brings him down to the low ground. Nisha realizes he's dead, just wants to finish off a couple more last hits. But bottom lane, they fully dive in there and they're killing Zai as well.
Look at the HP on the hero. IO with the 2 visual gauntlet of strength is gonna turn into Soul Ring. 1200 HP.
Yeah, this is insane.
Minutes in.
And they can just dive. Oh, loses vision for a moment on the App Store. They have the lift up, gonna try and break that one. And the chase out, they still have vision because of that beast outside, and red clicks coming through. Does look like Happy is gonna eventually be brought down.
They need to get rid of this vision. I mean, Medusa is not a hero that can contribute that much to the fight early on, and the Slark went for Midas, good for him, which means that they need someone else to be active. Underlord, not very active hero. Grimstroke, level 4 only. Also Rubik, level 4, not that good. So they just need to survive early stage, and I think they're going to be fine.
That's the thing too. You sort of look at the way that this has gone. It's not necessarily what you would have expected. The Slark being on top and a little bit less than 1,000 gold lead into the favor of Virtus.Pro. We will start to see all the stacks coming out, I would imagine, from Secret, wanting to enable that Medusa to get maxed out. And, well, Solo coming into the area where you would see those stacks. This guy's going to try and be the block against that. She's already hitting Ancients.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And Medusa's having fun. It's not Dire Medusa, so she can't farm that quickly in the triangle. Still farms a lot. I don't see rotations coming out from Team Secret, which that the bottom tower is gonna fall. We see more and more Lunas just skipping Eclipse level 6 because you're not maxing out Lucent Beam, and if the lane is not going well, you max out Moonblaze, but if you want to fight with 1, 2, 3 strength heroes on your side, you just max out Lunar Blessing.
Good. I is close to level 6 now also, so we could see a gank potentially. Monkey King skirting around the mid lane to set himself up also, but push up this creep wave. Up here top, they find the stun onto the Brewmaster, does still have ult, he will get it off now, but they're able to force the ultimate in Grimstroke. They've controlled for the moment, they're going to chase forward for this one, seeing if they can get hit. There's going to be another hurl boulder, Pup able to take the bounty run, but they will claim his life. And maybe could even try and punch that courier there, as mid one wanting to chase, have the hurl boulder yet again. Asha very low, but will escape.
Master is a tough kill to get. He has Rock and Brawler level 3, which means the cooldown is low, and he's pretty tanky, pretty speedy as well with the phase boots, and they don't have enough to lock him down. Also, Phantom's Embrace is level 2, which means it only needs 2 hits to kill him.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And he's killed off that. All that gyro, oftentimes it happens with a gyrocopter has an incredibly good ultimate, and Luna is pretty good, but as you mentioned earlier, no points right now. This makes it a little bit tougher. No one. Absolute calls command onto Nietzsche, trying to kill him off pretty quickly. The Boundless Strike to turn it from the Rubik, but it was never going to be enough. They killed Medusa mid.
Even though it's a replicable lead for Virtus.Pro, they are controlling most of the map slot, just trying to farm as much as possible with Hand of Mice. That means that he's not gonna join the fight that soon.
He got it very early and needs to be able to keep up and farm. Good choice there by no one to dip off the tree before it was eaten by Slack.
Look at the HP on IO. 2 bracers, 1600.
You're loving it, man.
How do you kill this hero?
You hit it. Just punch it a lot, right?
I mean, Firestorm is percentage-based damage, maybe that's how you kill him.
Yeah. Ray's farming out these stacks. That is one thing to consider if you're Secret, potentially losing that lot more, is they're going to go for the relocated, kill off this Underlord, and Zai dies before ulti completes. That's the power of the relocate.
I'm a bit worried for Team Secret's ability to engage a fight. Rubik does not have a Blink Dagger, nowhere near it. Grimstroke can't really start a fight. Slark does not have a Shadow Blade this time. They just can't engage a fight. You can only react to what Virtus.Pro is doing. Or turtle as much as possible. You have like two best heroes in the game. You have Medusa to hold the high ground. You have Underlord as well.
Even Rubik is good at pushing out those sidelines and buying yourself time. And meanwhile, the smoke upcoming from the Brew and the Sven want to make something happen as they head towards mid. It's Yapzor that's there on the Rubik, hanging, trying to farm up this creep wave. Be able to steal the Lucent Beam, not what you would have wanted necessarily, but they will find Puppey. And caught down from the low ground. They will be able to turn this back around with the Phantom's Embrace. Building slow, but this is never going to be enough to keep him alive.
Lucent Beam level 1. That feels bad. And
a Boundless Strike.
Yep. Boundless Strike level 2 also not that effective on Rubik. No. They're just manning up and they're going to go for Rouge. I don't think Team Secret can't contest this.
The heroes really don't do that much. Take the right now. I mean, hypothetically, Zai can throw down the Firestorm. Pit of Malice is just level 1 at this point. They are going to smoke up. They know that this is happening. With the Stone Gaze walking forward, Zai is going to be the one out front, right from the get-go, wanting to initiate onto them. Roche very, very low. They're moving into the pit now, and Malice up there for the moment. They throw out the stun. Now don't buy the Rubik. Maybe this is what they need with the Firestorm already down. It's doing a good bit of damage, but to walk into that pit, walking forward, trying to find it. Ramsey's able to get the Aegis, so he immediately kills offside. And now Secret, they need to get the hell out of here. This is problematic. More than happened. The chase forward, the good stun to try and interrupt. They're moving forward with the Primal Spell. It looks like Dusa is gonna die.
Smoke.
Secret not doing what they need as mid one. Trying to bounce away, see if he can get out of here. The Ink Salt, the bonus movement speed, everything they can throw out there as he gets the secondary Dark Pack, trying to TP away. Is he going to be able to escape? No. They kill him off, 4 dead. And VP, the iron fist of control on this game.
Yeah, and Roger's going to come back with IO, with the relocate, not full bottle though.
Absor! Oh! Ramses.
It's not looking good for Team Secret. They will need to hold the high ground. They can't fight right now against Team Virtus.Pro. Stark is gonna have that diffusal blade. I don't think it matters that much because Brewmaster wants to have a split. Medusa is gonna be a hero that deals most of the damage in a team fight, so she's just gonna get controlled by Storm Panda.
That's a huge problem. She needs to be able to stay alive, but if you go BKB at this point, it just feels terrible on a Medusa.
They're in problem, as I like to call it.
In problem.
Yep.
Well, again, the game plan does not feel like it's changed all that much for Secret. Stall out, push the lanes, maybe find a pickup or two if you can get a good initiation, but it's not
Radiant's
easy.
bottom tower is under attack.
This is not the kill you want to get. At least it's something, but not very effective. And VP, they still think they fight.
Oh my god, they're running in right now. Ramses feels like he's incredibly strong, and Secret's going to try to take this fight willingly. They've already got the IO pretty low mid one. Goes into it and able to find that secondary kill. They take down the IO, and now this is going to die. That's the 8. One's out right now. This is pretty solid, and maybe even Secret can try and take a little bit more as they're going to chase for Ramses. We'll call him command down on the low ground. They've already got this. No, they're able to find a kill. He's throwing away this lead that they built. And now the slowdown with the diffusal blade there. It might have gone finally a bit too far. Trying to run, trying to get out of that. The Storm Hammer beats him down.
Oh, Warcry stolen from Rubik. Sadly for Virtus.Pro, there was no Brewmaster in that fight. He has Vlad's finished. Is he going to get a Blend Dagger? I hope so.
I feel like he needs to get up in front of everybody there.
He has a BKB queued up. I can understand why. Against the Rubik, against the Grimstroke.
Nisha out a lot of creeps, and that's just a relocate.
Debated.
That's one of those things too where it's playing against IO. It just changes the way that the game is played.
I mean, sometimes you gotta play greedy to make something happen. you need to play to win. If you're just stuck in your base, it's not gonna be that effective, even though they have a good way to deal with the push coming out from Virtus.Pro, I think.
20 seconds till Duca's back in VP with a 6,000 lead now. And Secret and find the answers as Ramsey's going to finish off this double stack of Ancients as well. You think about how different that last couple of minutes would have looked if Duke just finishes off that creep wave and then takes those Ancients herself. But now it's VP that steal away that farm and are keeping Secret stuck in their base.
I'm just thinking about HP. Io has 2000 HP. Now when he uses the Warcry, he gets almost an extra 500 of, I'm talking about physical damage.
Yeah, reduction there.
Yeah.
And that's the majority of what's coming out right now from Secret. I guess you could talk about Firestorm as well, but no Pasha right now with this 4-person smoke up from VP. Know that there's pretty much only one place that Secret could be right now, and that's in their jungle. Anisha. Towards the north. VP are going to see him, but they spot the ward, and it looks like the pings come out.
Yeah, a lot of the wards coming. That's how you play with Slark. You give him sentry wards. He has a cooling blade, so he always knows where the wards are. He just ran out of sentries.
In the meantime, there is pressure onto the tier 1 tower by virtue of the creep wave that got pushed out. Hurricane Pike already done for Ramses. And VP constricting the map. This Luna is so incredibly farmed right now.
Oh yeah, Force Staff works against the Slark spam now.
Oh yeah.
So it's really good. Epi has a Blink Dagger. Not the best spells he can steal, besides Brewmaster ulti and Warcry.
But even Brewmaster ulti now is so much harder to get because you just Drunken Brawler right after the ulti.
Or just don't use it.
That's the other strat.
If you want to root a pop where someone's playing Rubik,
I don't.
You're playing a 5-stack, you just don't skill anything.
I like that idea. That's solid. 20-minute mark, and Virtus.Pro, a 6,000 gold lead, are starting to knock off. Into trouble there for a moment, but the Io keeping him controlled. So what to do? Lots of damage being done, but already lifted up Medusa. Is still chasing for more. They want to kill for him. He's so close to going down. Mid one couldn't quite get there, and now they got him caught. They've got him killed. He has bot back, but does not want to have to at this point in the game.
Yeah, burned all his mana. CHONGQING has that Fusion Blade working towards a BKB. I think they're fine with this. Runes are spawning. He's gonna pick up 2 runes, 2 for 2 trade. It's hard. Or Medusa.
And, you know, for seeing that Medusa die earlier, she still is very, very farmed at this point in the game. Just 3,000 gold behind that Luna. Problem is that she just doesn't have the damage with that farm that she's gotten.
Virtus.Pro is not gonna try siege the high ground until they get a Roche. She's end 8s this time.
This is really the dream Luna game right now, though. Finish off the Manta style here in a couple of minutes, it looks like. That recipe, I believe, coming out of her here.
We're getting closer to Death Star build. Active step for Luna. Io is level 14. He just bought a tome.
Yeah, effectively.
Oh yeah.
4,200 more. This is going to be a very big problem. Do you have 4 points in Lucent Beam now? Yeah, he should. Yeah, he's good. Wherever he wants to go, they can go, and it just finished off a Radiance on Brewmaster. So that's the choice instead of BKB or the Blink Dagger. Pretty bold.
It's fine, because you're playing against the 2 heroes who rely on dealing physical damage, and they feel like they need one more core to scale into late game, because they're not going to be able to break the high ground that easily.
They have pretty much complete control over the map, farming wherever they want. Smoke up from 2 with the Grimstroke and the Rubik. See where they decide to go is they get the lift up onto Sven. wanting to try and take him down. They steal Warcry mid-1, dives deep for the kill, and does find it right from the get-go. Still keen onto that Shadow Dance. He does back out.
Io could have saved. He was in range to use mech. It's pretty big range.
Fortunate that they weren't able to quite see that Sven.
I mean, it's not the target that you want to save, especially if Team Secret overextends and then the fight comes. That Team Virtus.Pro usually does. They try to bait out spells to be casted on solo. He buys back, and suddenly you lost heroes.
How it's going. The thing I will say about this is Medusa recognizing the danger of all the evasion that's going to come out and going for the next item, MKB.
And there's already Radiant, Pandas, Draken, Brawler, Luna. Usually tends to go for Butterfly. Yeah, he has one queued up at the moment.
Right there, putting it out. Only the one
just getting the BKB
stolen. Got 4 that as well. It's like tough stuff. 741
stolen on Slug. Yeah, that's weird.
What that is exactly, but as VP moving into the right now, and going to be happy to take this one down. It's so impossible to come and contest this right now if your team's Secret. They have the Aghanims on Luna. This is like the ideal place to take that type of fight.
They're not reacting.
Yeah. Hold high ground, wait it out. You got Midas, baby. Just keep it working.
Fine. They don't have the best catch for Slark, especially the Slark with the Blink Dagger. So he's gonna be the one split pushing. I expect the Underlord also trying to split push the waves. Maybe he's using the. It's still fine. Slark farms, Medusa farms.
Going to be Aegis on to this Luna, who has already been an impossibility to bring down. And has that Eagle Song in hand. Not quite up to the Butterfly yet. Mid-1. Oh, and in his rune. This could be kind of a nice little timing here if Roger separates from the Luna, but that is still incredibly tanky IO.
On IO.
Separated. Right now, the Monkey King is up on the high ground, or on the low ground as well. They're trying to set up. Oh, when realizing that there's a Sentry Ward down. They might have caught sight of him there for a second, so it does look like VP now just going to move out, continue to constrict the map, or take down the tier 2 tower.
And that's a lot of damage on that tower. Just kidding.
But the pressure is going to come next. You gotta be careful. Struck already catching now the Wong's command with the Eclipse on top of all of them, starting to deal a ton of damage out there. Yeah, starting to run away. Warcry, which was immediately taken off there. At least as far as their whole it's off. They're living through this one. Secret able to survive.
They use Brewmaster ulti, they use Luna ulti, Sven as well, Monkey King, which means that they can't go on the high ground. That we might be stuck in this game for another hour, considering the heroes that are in the game.
Now that you just said that, I'm pretty sure it's going to be over in 5 seconds.
I'm not Aldo.
That's true. Keeping our eyes on Rubik. He has stolen Eclipse. Wants to make something happen with this. And it is Solo that's there to break the smoke. And underneath the ward, they know where it's at. Solo just walks away. Secret can't do it. As that Observer ward is going to be taken down.
He reads maps so well.
He's always in the right place at the right time, it feels like. We need another ward guide. So, mid-1 right now, level 16, Medusa 19, so we're getting close to those level 20 talents, and it does feel like Medusa could make a bit of a difference in this game. Has the MKB completed for Medusa? For the Hurricane Pike next?
They can just get away once Luna uses ulti. Survive that through the initial burst. They have a lot of sustain. Crimson Guard on Underlord, a Trophy Aura.
Looks like VP's had enough with creeps in the base and Ramsey's ready to start beating away at this tier 3 tower. They have to lift up the soul bind. They don't want to connect him to anybody. It says if Ramsey's just going to be brought down. Do they decide to go for a second round here? Io's going to be able to get the tower to it immediately. There's going to be the force staff away. And that's the stage is down.
They need to respect the high ground defense of Team Secret right now.
It open with a boundless strike in a second. They're not. They're going to use the primal split, walk up off the high ground. There's great hit of Malice, rooting all three of them. Is it going to get enough of them? Listen, oh my God, they're letting down fire from on high. They kill off the grip stroke, but is it going to be enough? They have taken down tier 3 tower already. The stone gates. Then well, the stone eclipse doing a good bit from the other direction. Luna's out, man. Where the cheese comes, and then they're immediately up again, trying to walk away. They're being killed off by Ramses.
Mid-1 has no buff back.
45 seconds on the sideline. The mid-bound strike catches them as well, and this Luna is well and truly completely out of control. They have the Stormhammer, but it doesn't matter. A triple kill for Ramses. This Luna is a monster and wants to keep this one going. They're chasing. Pit of Malice down yet again. Could decide to turn if they want to, but with those buybacks, they might feel comfortable with the lead they've got.
Tier 3 tower is down if they want to reset, but it's more safe to just back off. Lanes are pushing in, which means a lot of farm for Virtus.Pro. How many? 1, 2, 3 buybacks on side of Team Secret.
This is the type of thing where everybody's talking about how Virtus.Pro has become so much more just respectful of the potential counterplays, more cautious. And it doesn't feel like it's the type of game where necessarily going to come back to bite them, as they have been able to play around the movements that's made over and over and over again.
They don't have any kind of magic resistance.
Secret's dying. He's dying to. He might have to. Oh my God.
Problem is no magic resistance. Once CHONGQING jumps in, or Brewmaster gets a blink dag, and they pop that Aghanim Scepter ulti from Luna on a target, then go for Luton beam damage.
Unbelievable. That's pretty good. Roche still capable of reset. Look at that. He's soaring above everybody. He's had the easiest game of his life. 5-0-14.
The problem right now for Team Secret is if one of those heroes, let's say the Lord dies, he's their base defense besides Medusa. If somehow VP manages to kill him, this game could just end.
In a flash. And VP wanting to make it right now as they mush up onto high ground, and Underlord trying to slow it down. The Pit of Malice there again, off to 2, stealing Stormhammer, not that bad. Side trying to walk away. They have the Stone Gaze out as well. Medusa out of mana. Having to back up. They've gotten what they came for though. Looks like already the melee barracks going down. On the other side of it though, was it ED picked up for mid-1? He has that blink dagger and can think about chasing here, but it's too far away.
VP gonna keep repeating this.
From forward, mid-1, finds himself the Monkey King. That DD put into work, but they're able to get the tether, and now they'll walk away. Relocate, pulls out that IO, and it looks like they want to try and secure the kill on the return.
Blessings upon a long
Yeah, just leave him.
So the first kill in a very, very long time for Team Secret, but it's not the one they wanted.
VP has everything they need. Brewmaster primal split on cooldown for 60 seconds. Once it's available, expect them to go mid and try to repeat. Luna ulti just to buy some time, and Luna focuses the building.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
As that level 20 talent now, they're going to be able to take down this tier 2 tower. VP again respecting the strength that Team Secret has without their IO or the Sven. And what are Secret going to do here? Jumping up on the high ground. Mid-1. Feeling like he needs to make a play. Big boundless strike connects onto 2. They have the Pit of Malice as well. Secret actually doing a little bit too much here, and they're going to be able to go for the Dark Rift afterwards.
Hey, it's one of those, we're going to push, just kidding, back to base. It's the safest path to be for them.
In the base. It was a good amount of damage done to the tier 3 tower that mid, brought down to about a third HP. But it is feeling just like this impossibility in dealing with a Luna that is so incredibly armed by Ramses.
Roche will respawn in 2 minutes. No buyback on Luna, 40 gold short.
It feels like it all has to start with a one fight for Secret if they're going to make it happen. How do you win that fight?
It's going to be tough, man. If they just use everything before Team Secret engages, Wukong's command, Drew split, control, and Yule Scepter Medusa. But this is good pickup. I love it. Black King bar on.
Maybe a bit of an answer there, but we're seeing that.
I think it's the ground against the cliffs.
That's one of the nice things about it. Mid one there, doesn't gain hit by the Luxon Beam. They have Cinder Brew on them. They are not going to decide to fully engage onto that one as they're set up to run down the mid lane yet again. Zai up front and center. Niche in that bulwark against the pressure coming from Virtus.Pro and throws out the Hurricane Pike. The walkway. Got it. Io has the 150.
Soon, and if they lose a fight, the buyback could easily lose if things go wrong. So they're just gonna respect that and wait for Roche to spawn.
Buybacks have been so crucial in these roast fights, and already Secret have had to use 3 of them. Don't cool down for 2 minutes. They are about 1,000 gold away from a buyback being there on Medusa. Io doesn't have a buyback right now, which could be a bit of a concern. Although he should have it with that GPM talent before too long. Moving in. Pitamalis is already down. Solo goes to that initiation for staff. It ends up connecting with a 2-person stun.
Their only way of starting a fight is Slark blinking in and trying to force a reaction from VP.
It doesn't feel like the most reliable thing in the world, does it?
Oh yeah.
And just like that, they're going to be able to move into the pit here. And Secret not in position to come and contest this. They don't have their shrine that they can TP to. This should be an easy Aegis.
That's a refresher shard. It's so good on Brewmaster this game. It's good on CHONGQING to get the second ring.
Good on Luna too.
Yep.
Double BKB. Double Eclipse.
Good on every single hero. Side. Io maybe. Well, we're gonna go high ground.
VP ready to walk forward and take him down. It's a lot of damage being dealt here under Ramses. They want to try and burn through that. It just couldn't quite get the pounce. Alba left up. The Mac killing. Pretty nice there to start, at least from the go, and the Stone Gaze chasing for trying to keep up this Brewmaster. If they can keep this one alive, they might be able to take it to after that ultimate. It's a long time before that. The B is out already. Glimpse is there. Good one. Able to kite away from this one. Not terrible for Secret as of yet. They're only able to seal the loose beam though, and now up here towards the north, they take down Puppy. This is where things start falling apart for Secret as Virtus.Pro are going to walk forward. Need to be able to chase for this one. They use that Glyph as well. Nisha still trying to land region in the world. They put the refresher, turn to fight. Nisha realizes he's in trouble. Has to be careful there. Mid one buys back, moves into position. He gets the damage on the mid one. The dance.
No buyback. 200 gold short. They're just gonna go
and look
here.
It up. This one is feeling like it's falling apart. Ramses is a complete total monster. They dot their eyes, they cross their T's. And it looks like VP are going to go back to base there for a second. The real is coming again. Secret do not have the answers. Chase forward coming from no one. Trying to do what they can. And find Stormhammer coming back into this one. And Virtus.Pro are chasing forward again. He doesn't handle it. Chase forward, BKB is there, into the fountain. Nisha trying to live. Virtus.Pro with no regard for human life are going to be able to defend that secondary buyback coming from Nisha yet again. Diving into the fountain, but GG is called, and Pro are again going to the grand finals.
Oh man. Team Secret, they did not have a reliable way to engage the team.